Hey up, gay boys. How's it going? Cockadoo to you too. My hat looks weird because I've got my bobble on. Do it this way. Oh, yeah, bro, I'm gonna fuck your nana. Hello, you alright? Check this out. I've not actually shown you guys this at all because I've been AWOL for a while. Sorry. Yeah, boy. I would let you sit in there, but at the minute, as you can tell, it's a bit fucked. Oh, look at the cabin filter in this shit. Wow, that's clean. I was putting new one of them in. Air filter was brand new when I got it. It's not too bad, but looking in the fins, it's just disgusting. So I've done another one of them as well. But yeah, bit of an update really. Let's see if I can get in here. Ah, fuck. I'm trying to die. Oh, there we go. Inside, and look at this. Got lights and shit, man. Except from this one's a bit floppy, like my penis, but it's fine. Right, so we've got some light in here. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Hi. Right, bit of an update really. Again, this isn't anything on a bike, as you may be able to see. To be fair, I haven't ridden the bike in a fairly long time. It's been months since I've last ridden it properly. Well, the last time I rode it was when I went to get it tuned at Junction 33. That was my last video, and that was a few months ago now. Even before then, that was the first time I rode it in ages as well. So yeah, just a bit of an update. This isn't a bike video, nothing like that. So I've got a van now. Hey, do you like that? That's a hat, believe it or not. 1 second. Ah, shit. Well, there goes the intercooler. So there you go. Yeah, boy, it's got little ears. Look. Yeah, sick. It's got little hand mitten things, look at this. It'll warm me fucking hands up. Right, so gay boy emo look aside. Yeah, I got this thing. I got this in May, at the end of May. Saved up for a while for it, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I've never actually owned a car. I only passed my test in November 23, so last year, just in November. I did 3 lessons and passed my test, so that's 12 years of biking for you. But yeah, I've always had a bike. I've never driven a car, done my licence or anything like that. I nearly went to do it in 2015, but then was a bit of a pussy. So yeah, so I just got it out of the way because I was getting absolutely sick of getting wet, drenched, cold, ice, snow, all the shit you guys are aware of as bikers. It's fun times. Oh, bollocks, it scratched the fucking... So yeah, I ended up getting a van because where I live, we live on a small holding with all the animals, as you might be able to tell. I'm considering making a YouTube channel for the animals actually, by the way, so check that one out if I end up actually bothering to make it, because yeah. But yeah, I bought this thing because, you know, we like going on adventures and shit. It just suited my kind of lifestyle. Me and Kira's lifestyle, we could get all the animal food and stuff in it, and we can go out for adventures and sleep and whatever. And it's a Vivaro, you know, it's a decent van. It's 2006, and I managed to buy it for 3,750. Now herein lies the issues. The issues being, since I've got the thing, it's been fucked. I've been driving it around. I've done 3,000 miles in just over a month, but it has cost me a hell of a lot. It's been insane, and my mental health as well has just been all over the place recently. So that and my back. It turns out I'm probably going to have spinal surgery. So I didn't do an update on this, but again, I've had quite a few people commenting on my videos about bad backs and stuff, so thank you very much for the well wishes with that, because a lot of people can sympathise. But I've got 4 slipped discs, a dehydrated disc, a degenerative disc, root damage, which is effaced on the left-hand side, whatever that means, effaced, basically means it's fucked, and then nerve damage on the right-hand side. And then I got I got squashed by our horse, Lumi, which wasn't fun. But yeah, basically I'm fucked. And getting on the bike for any amount of time has been ridiculously painful. So I was considering starting doing van videos, but that kind of takes away from the whole bike thing, and I don't think you guys really want to sit and watch me do van things unless you want to. Comment down below, because I've got a lot to do with this van. I've already done quite a lot to it. I was considering doing some van vlog update stuff, but yeah. But yeah, there's quite a lot to do to this van. Just had the gearbox done because the gearbox went, and the flywheel and the clutch. That cost me nearly $1,500. And driving it the other day, the turbo blew up on me. So I've had to buy a new turbo, new intercooler, basically everything from the ground up. New shocks, new springs, new ball end joints, track rod ends, all this stuff that I've had to get. But to be fair with you, I'm really not that bothered. I mean, it's really fucked me over with money because my credit card situation is fucked. It's cost me nearly $4,000 in a month to get stuff for this, and it's been tough, really, really tough. So I might start doing YouTube Premium. You can pay me some money. No, I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, so it's cost me a fair amount of money. So I've just had to buy a new turbo. Bought new, this is what all this is here. I've got new shocks, front and rear shocks, front and rear coils, or springs. And the other thing as well is that, to be fair, what I'm not bothered about is the fact that I'm actually learning a lot about cars and vans. Because obviously it's a completely different world to bikes. Like, in general, there's a lot that crosses over. But there's a lot that is very, very new. Like, names for things that are similar but different. Stuff like your EGR, your intercooler, your manifold instead of headers, and all these things. The fact that you can't just rip your cats off without it being illegal. And just the fact that this thing has no power. Riding bikes for all this time has spoilt me with power, I swear to Christ. I will be getting this tuned at some point. But like I said, I don't know whether to make another channel for the van or just crack on. But yeah, I have so many issues. I had the auxiliary belt snap on me, which is, it basically links to your power steering, your air conditioning, your alternator. So that was a fun drive home. I've got so many problems with it. It's been a pain in my ass. However, we're here. We're doing stuff. Today I've just been, going over some stuff with it. Just getting the filters done, basic service stuff. Taking the intercooler out because I've got a new intercooler coming, new turbo coming, which is going to cost me money to get installed because the turbo's on the back of the engine on the Vivaro, and it's fucking nightmare. You have to drop the engine to get to the turbo. So stupid design, but hey, it's one of them. But yeah, there's been a lot to learn. It's been a really good experience, to be fair. I'm taking the positives out of it if I can, as and where I can. But yeah, that's been me. I've just been dicking about with this thing, being in a lot of pain, and also possibly looking at selling the MT10, but that'll be another video, another point. I'm not too sure, because the pain levels on it, I love the bike, I really love it, and I hate to be selling it already, but it probably won't be for a while yet. I might be selling it for something a little bit comfier. I might be turning into a dickhead GS boy, so see about that. Oh, say hello to Guard Goose, by the way. Hello, Guard Goose. Let's have a gander under here. So, a lot different than a bike, eh? In some ways, but not in many. So yeah, I've taken out the intercooler at the minute, the intercooler pipe to the EGR. I've had to replace the EGR because the EGR was fucked. I had to replace the MAF sensor because the MAF sensor was fucked. Oh yeah, the brakes don't work. That's another big one, which I still haven't even thought about yet because priorities, But I need a new master cylinder at some point because the brakes are disgusting. I need new brake pads, I need new brake discs. I need all sorts for this. There's an engine mount underneath that's fucked. I need to get that sorted. Like I said, just had a nice new gearbox installed, which is nice. New clutch, new flywheel. But yeah, like I said, things are a lot different than a bike. So it's been a lot of learning. It's really interesting, to be fair. I actually enjoy it. But there is a lot to do with this thing. I'd like to, because I've spent the money on it now, I'd like to actually get it to a point where, at this point, the money is sort of no object in one sense, because I'd rather get it to a decent standard so I can keep it for the next few years. Might have the engine rebuilt at some point, or put a new engine in there. It'd be cheaper to get a new engine, well, a reconditioned engine, to be honest with you. Power steering's on its way out. I know a lot of people would say scrap it, sell it, but I don't want to, because I can't get anything for it as it stands, because it doesn't run, technically, because there's no turbo. I don't know whether to do a video on this or not, but I want to recondition these headlights a little bit, because they are quite yellow. This one isn't as bad as this one, which you can see that, but yeah, I'm basically going to be bringing this back to as close to standard as I can, and seeing if I can sort of keep it running for the next 100,000 miles or so, because like I said, we're doing a lot of miles in it. That's basically what all this is at the minute. So I've just recently, within the past 10 minutes, bought a new intercooler, because this is the original intercooler, and I'm getting, it's not too bad to be fair in there, but lots of oil through the intercooler from the into the turbo, into the EGR. That's the original one, but a lot of the parts on this haven't been changed since the van was made, so nearly 20 years. But yeah, I've got some nice Brembo pads, but it's cost me a lot of money. Like I said, a lot of money. Oh, and I got a new Ooga Dugger. Do you want to see the new Ooga Dugger? Oh, look at that. Ooga Dug. Oogie Duggy. I'll show you the back as well. Does need a good clean. Yes. Part of nav now. That's something I need to talk about as well. RIP T-Rex. Hemter. Like I said, a fair few running repairs to do. Internally, I mean, if you look at this, the roof's coming off. That's not very helpful, is it? But that stuff is menial. I can do that in my spare time. It's not going to end the world. However, getting the van being able to run is the end of the world in a minute. So I also broke the fucking Tabaget door, or whatever it's called. A big pulley up and downy thing, and yeah, it's showing its age. The previous owner, before the previous owner, basically did all this. And he's done it himself, which, to be fair, he's not done a bad job, but not to my exacting standards. Anyway, I missed you guys. Ow, fuck. Shitty cock knob. AYB shocks, front and rear. We've got a new coil kit from H&R, which is a 35mm lowering kit. Yeah, not much more to talk about, really. I've got an appointment with a spinal consultant on Tuesday, so that's the 16th. Don't know when this is going to go out, but yeah. So, and I've got another surgery for a hernia, and then it looks like I'm going in for some skin condition that has recently popped up. So it's basically all just hit me at once, really. That with the money and all that kind of stuff as well. Whilst I'm here, I am doing something for charity, something for 1,000 lights. I will put a link in the description if you fancy giving to me and to the charity. But basically, I'm getting up at the Birmingham NEC. I'm playing guitar in front of with 1,000 other people with some really famous bands. Some cool old bands as well, for the Uproar Foundation, which is people in the rock and alternative community getting mental health help, so free counselling and stuff like that. And it's a great charity. It's basically inspired by Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, so we're going to be playing a few Linkin Park songs in aid of this. So I'll put my Just Giving link down below. It's a fantastic cause. Give the charity a read up if you want. And there's a cat. But yeah, a great cause, and it's going to be awesome. I might video it. I'm thinking of putting my chest cam on and stuff, because, you know, with 1,000 guitarists and 1,000 band members playing with like Funeral for a Friend and Bullet for My Valentine and stuff in front of all these people, that's going to be an experience and something that I've always wanted to do. Being a guitarist, I've always wanted to play on stage. Bit of a tangent there, but yeah, I've got to segue that in if you're watching. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, that's been me. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure I'll be on the bike soon, but hopefully you understand why I've not been making so many videos of late. It's horrible. I wish I could do more, but all the stuff I've been talking about, plus work on top of that and everything else, it's just been a little bit too much for me recently. I do wish to be back, and I wish my back to be back, but when I've got my surgery, it's going to be quite a long recovery, so you're going to have to bear with me, unfortunately. But it is what it is. That's life, isn't it? Hopefully I'll get better. I don't have any back pain and stuff like that, so that's what I'm hoping, at least. But yeah, anyway, that has been me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon, I'm sure. And until the next time, boys and girls. Sort them out. Goodbye.